big back like they have that can keep everybody honest?
Well, the back, I believe the running back's the best running back in the league. You know, he's downhill, hard-nosed running back that can catch the ball, that can do it all. You know, and you know they've got the quarterback and they've got the running back. I mean, that's a pretty good start. You know, and they're both playing at a very high level.
Even though Miller has improved his passing, that's kind of sometimes what a lot of people try to do is still make him throw because his feet are so dangerous. Is that what other people have done?
Yeah, I mean the thing that happens is he's such a great athlete that, you know, when you try to pressure him, you better make sure you've got every base covered. You know, because when he does break, you know, or when he does beat a guy with his athleticism, you know, a lot of times with the pressures that, you know, you're running with wide receivers and there's a pretty big field open, and you see that when you're watching film, the breakdowns time and time again, where you think he's sacked and all of a sudden he's running for 30 to 40 yards.
How did Bolden and Gideon play down the stretch when Ross and Morgan were out of there?
You know, I was really impressed with Ben Gideon. You know, we played most of that second half with Joe and Ben, and that's Ben's first real. Okay, you're in there every play, and you know he showed up in that game like the guy we know we have here, and I think you're going to see some really good things from him. And Joe Bolden, you know, is like we've talked before here in this group. You know, Joe Bolden was forced to play every snap. You know, and that's hard for a linebacker, a young linebacker like that, to go every snap. But he got us lined up, and he did the things a linebacker has to do. You know, as far as making sure when you lose the two guys that have really carried the bulk of our linebacking crew, and those two go in there and did a good job. I mean, that spoke very highly of them.
Are you seeing your best from Jake Ryan right now at this point in the season?
No, Jake Ryan, because Jake Ryan knows that his best may never come because I think he's so talented. You know, I'm kidding when I say that. Jake Ryan is starting to feel a lot more comfortable. You can see that. Jake Ryan looks more and more like Jake Ryan, and I'm so proud of him and so happy with how hard he's playing and how hard he's preparing, and he's been a great leader for us, and Cam's doing a really good job also, you know, and those two guys complement each other, and I've been very, very pleased with them.
When you know your offense is struggling, and it's been struggling the last month, Greg, I mean, what is it like in your meeting rooms? Are you telling your guys that they have to do a little bit more than expectations typically?
No, I'm telling them they've got to be a Michigan defense, and a Michigan defense does whatever it has to do to win. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you start on the 1 yard line coming out or you start on the 40-yard line going in. If you're a Michigan defense, you relish that. You go out and you want to play to that. And no, we've got all we're trying to do, Angelique, is become as good as we can be and try to get 60 minutes. Try to go every play, not just 3 quarters or 3 quarters and so many minutes, you know. And that's where we haven't, you know. And I don't know what. It doesn't matter what the circumstances. Doesn't matter anything. That's what we haven't done, is to be able to go a complete ball game. You know, to go all the way. And it doesn't matter if you have 75 snaps, if you have 50 snaps. You know, you've got to step up and do what you're supposed to do, and that's be a defensive player that keeps them out of the end zone.
You've been a part of Michigan-Ohio State games that didn't go like anybody was saying it was going to go. Do you just totally ignore the talk, or do you feed that into your guys that they don't think that you're going to do it, that sort of thing?
I don't usually talk to the guys about what people say. They are here at Michigan. They know about this rivalry. I've had the great fortune of being here. I think one year we were maybe 6-5 or 7-5, and they were undefeated, and we beat them here. The next year we went there, they were undefeated, and we were, I think, 8-3, and we beat them there. You know, that game, it's just about executing and playing Michigan football.